Hey, on the money, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Battle of the Bastards. We have Covenant starting on attack, Unknown on defense. 10 of the best players in North America on the server at the same time. We start with a split opening here for the red team. Bomb gravitating towards that apex area in the hands of Boa. Patiently holding a long angle towards the jump up position. We have no doubt the man of the hour cruising, holding the smokes. They're delaying this curtain smoke as much as possible to get some extra seconds bleeding out of this round. Two players from Covenant playing from ambulance as an attempted nade on Cruisen's life goes down. Had he still been standing in that position, he'd be in a world of hurt, but he rotated away. He knew it was coming. Bomb dropping back towards Apex now. Second nade in for Cruisen. Knock knock, but he's not home. Somewhere along the lines, Apollo has picked up Exquisite, one of the two kind of flanking players towards that 90 area, and opted to back out, giving a lot of freedom to Ghostly, but he doesn't know it. Team on Covenant doing their very best to bleed the utility from the defenders. Try to get rid of all of their smokes nice and early and give themselves a clean 20-30 seconds without, well, 20 seconds for sure at least, without the smokes. Interesting weapon selection here as the action is coming. A concussed Strix takes one before going down, and the second nade, or sorry, the defensive nade goes out as Cruisen as a masterclass here. All down to Nick on Jen. Finds Cruisen before charging through the headshot smoke to try to get something done. But nothing's available for him. Opening round in favor of Team UN. Nice kills throughout the round. I got a feel for Strix to be playing on that generator. Getting concussed and broken limbs and nades. Well, no nades were thrown at him in this round, but generator is just notoriously a really shitty place to play. Action is coming towards Apollo now, as Barb has opted to play a sneaky little angle here in this corner. Where have I seen this before? I like it a lot. Cruisen putting the first smoke down. All players from Covenant now over towards the B-bomb site as Apollo finds Nick the man in top apps, and no doubt spotted the bomb. Barb actioning here as Apollo finds a second. Ooh la la, down goes Barb to the pogo jump shot from fucking Ghostly. Beautiful stuff here as Apollo opting to play in Ramza while he heals up. Watchful goes down to CK on the rotation in. A sloppy gunfight, a messy one, but nonetheless CK comes out on top. Strix rotated in very quietly. I don't think he's been detected. He might have the 1v1 against a bomb planter now. CK. This is really good for CK here. But unfortunately, bad timing. I didn't catch it quite on the camera because I don't have my full license. But Cruisen peaks at the right time. That could have been a round snatched from the jaws of UN. However, it wasn't. So haha, 2-0 we are. Scooby-Doo jump shot is wicked. Yes, sir. I wish I could pre-fire. I seen it. I did not want to draw attention to it. My guy had a premonition of a pre-fire. Alrighty. Down goes CK to Barb through a potential wallbang? Or was it a... No, I believe... Surely not, Barb, right? Was it a wall bang? We'll have to ask. 2 members of Covenant cut short early into this round. 1:20 on the clock. And a rather botched curtain smoke here. Resmoke also technically botched. I think they're not going to be happy about that one, as Nick the Man is able to pick out Watchful. Now action is coming for Strix. God bless Strix. And God bless America. As he has yet again 2 breaks and all sorts of utility thrown at him here. About half HP. And a dream. Although he's kind of warded off the push here, taking even more damage. Thorax 1 HP, MZY, Mizzy. Also with a plethora of debuffs. As Cruisin puts him down, all down to Nick. As he finds defeat from Barbaric, who has a monster round, but nobody was watching. Because I was spectating everyone else. Barbaric, 4K, to take the 3rd round for UN. Passion. Nick spent 30, minus 30, yeah. All the guys aping towards B now, as Barb takes his mantle in 90. And here's a army of players running towards him, no doubt, coming to his teammates as down goes Apollo to the nade of Nick. Nick slipping through apps. Barb has given the info to his teammates as he's able to take out 1 before going down himself. They know one of the players from COV is very advanced positions, but they're all kind of grouping up now towards this area. Boa moves towards the bomb site now. Doing the sneaky little shade plant. Not giving any options for anyone front site to deny it. Creeping away super safe, and we're going to play angles and all the time in the clock for this round. Smoke comes in to shroud site a little bit. His Watchful sits front site, looking to get his name on the board here. In a rather difficult round, as we have 4 angle holders versus Mr. Tall and Handsome. Boa goes down. Very nice effort from Watchful. Almost sees a second, but Nick closes the round out, and Covenant have joined the lobby. One, 3. Say UN are very, I'd say, notorious for having a good defensive half here on bowl. I wonder how many rounds COV can cut into them, and if they can get a little bit of momentum and steal. Very smooth movement. Smooth little 360s there from Ghostly. The early smoke already kind of thrown out at the very beginning of the round, meaning that the defensive team only have 1 to work with when crunch time lands. Suspiciously quiet on all fronts. First loud bit of audio made by CK there, running on the A plat, trying to maybe bait out one of the B anchor players into trying to do a sneaky flank. But Barb ain't biting on it. The guys on B are playing disciplined. Boa finds Cruisin with a nade as Nick finds Strix. It's a double opener and the A site is split open. Everything in the hands of Watchful now, as it is a complete lockout. The smokes are in and nobody's home for the blue team. Barb slowly chiseling away on this defense, not trusting a single corner. because he knows the discipline on this Cub team is very strong. Ghostly now will probably likely be the first contact. Jump shots in and spotted. Barb last alive now as Mazzy takes out 2. And Nick finds a second himself. Strong round from Cov. Very good use of grenades. The lads doing their homework here. They know Cruising likes sitting close to that curtain early rounds. Convincing. Convincing to say the least. Interesting. You can see they're playing anti-nade here. I thought at first that we were seeing 4 players from blue towards B site, but they were just looked like they were you know, bobbing and weaving and trying to dodge any potential early nades. Barb finds the hip fire onto Nick. Nades landing in. One's all he is good for. As CK finds Barb, Apollo takes out 2. Attack has been annexed down to Boa. Boa being chilling, watching his whole squad die, and Apollo does Apollo things and jump shots him. 3 kills to good for Apollo. Barb leading the charge, very nice. Nick 9 and 3, 3.0 KD though. Doesn't reflect well on the scoreline. But UN have put the flag down and cemented this first half at a minimum a tie. So they gotta be feeling good in that, and they're gonna want more. They remain the same with this 2-3 split. Early rotation from Barb, leaving Apollo and going back towards the A-bomb site. And back he goes again. I'm just gonna shut up because I don't know what he's doing. Cruising, playing deep away from the wall now to avoid that nade. Headshot nade comes in, very nice one, be it. CK finds Apollo. We have CK versus Barb, which is a notorious battle, which plagued all of our Twitter feeds for many, many moons. Who gets the better here? Hey, hey, hey! CK wins Barb's battle right there. Is watchful. Peeks into the jaws of CK, trying to stop this potential B take. And here it comes, and there he goes. Boa running towards the B bomb site with full confidence, knowing 2 of the B players are dead, as well as 1 of the rotation players. This is a freedom snack and a free plant as Cruising takes out MZY. And now all of a sudden it's all down to Cruising. 1 versus 2 bomb has been planted. The 2 remaining players from Cov are going to play 100% of the time, all the time. Full rotation from Boa as Cruising tries to run down MZY and potentially takes a wrong turn. The bomb plant is deep. And Boa takes out Cruising very convincingly. Very nice round. 1 away from a hard tie in the first half. UN definitely going to be pushing to get a 5th here. All aboard the A train as the early nade goes out towards headshot and is avoided from the defending team. Apollo holding some supporting utility for the boys in blue. I wonder if we see a very specific nade from Apollo. I'd be willing to say it feels like it's nade time from Apollo. It's almost like I know what this guy's gonna do, and it's knock knock, and Boa is potentially on the menu. Don't do me like this. But nobody's home. Maybe it's not the right time. Maybe he's waiting for the information from his teammates. It's one of those nades that kind of takes a little bit of team play to figure out. Cruzen able to find one himself, though, without the support of the nade. This is absolute cinema and Walker gameplay right here. Barb finds one. The nade's out. It's good. But nobody's home. Which is also information in itself as Barb finds Boa. It's looking all things 5-3 right now for the blue team. Bomb is down and lost. Recovered by Ghostly. And it's a tall order for anyone at that point. 5-3. UN. Strong defense. Looking to see what Cov can come up with now. Nick the man who was once 9-3 is now 9-5. Speaking of 9-5, there's a couple of lads on the blue team who could do with getting a job. Switching halves now. All to play for. Our final opening rounds, I guess you could say, a final 0-0 stage match here before we start to reseed for the next rounds. So after this game, guys, we'll be going to intermission. It'll be a little bit longer than usual because we have to meet with the back-end staff and sort the round differences and figure out who plays who. Then I'll have to do a little quick graphic update. And then we'll be right back with the 0-1 elimination matches. Little bit of a spread here. Similarities between the teams on their opening rounds. Very deep plague from the Cov team. All sitting back and avoiding the artillery of the blue team. Knock. Deep headshot nade from Watchful. Finds his first victim. The utility comes in now, raining in. The smokes are out, and Strix has taken Jen. Boa is all the way back on Bay 5 here. I wonder... Oh, I see. What in the world is this? Oh, and it's avoided because he planted in an obscure position. We love to see it. I respect the play and the effort. That's a good flash. That landed behind both players on the team, giving false kind of... perhaps false hope. I'd love to see that flash if it was underhanded. Strong round from Watchful. Opening nade and a double kill there to deny the retake. I think that flash would be really good if it was underhanded. That was kind of underrated, I'm not gonna lie. I would love to see how far that travels if it's right clicked. Maybe right clicked with like a crouch step. Let's see guns. We have NL1 on Apollo. AK-12, Model 1, MCX. With an E-box nades. And Barb is using, I believe, NL2. I don't know the difference. One of them shoots faster than the other. Opting not to nade E-box because a Strix has told him that there's nobody there. Headshot smoke is out. Oh, his position has been compromised. Strix has Jen. I'm intrigued a little bit by the lack of bomb site pressure. Seems like Unknown are going to plant in the same position, so this nade won't ring true yet again. It's a nice one. I wonder if this is spotted. Barb has kind of foiled the plan, but gets taken out. So at a cost of his life, he saves his teammates, I guess. The flash on top of Cruisin'. He's seeing stars, but I don't think it matters because the team are crunching around him. Trades are in, and Bo is lost here on the retake. Fine Strix. Now it's a 1 versus 1. Apollo playing from cards. We're going to see absolutely phenomenal looping and LARPing in this scenario, and this is one of the downsides to almost the door was open for Bo to clutch that one. All my friends love happiest player. Yes. Three, 7, 2 away for UN, advancing to the next round. A mountain of work for COD, but they're definitely capable of it. Early damage on CK, who's at like 99 HP and at loss of half of a magazine. Interesting, interesting, interesting. A little bit of a B open push here as the blue team swarms past CK. In a position to let them all go. Takes out the back marker. Down goes Strix. Does he know? Sees Cruisin'. It's a freebie for CK. As MZY takes out Barb. All of a sudden, what looked like a really interesting opener to the rounds. Oh, whoa, 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 ladies. We are back in it. A round that was knocked in its head has gone the other way. Now split positions for the blue team. Watchful getting info. I believe they know now where both players are. It looked like Watchful heard the guy top apps. Apollo does the right thing in my opinion and tries to segregate a 1v1 before it comes crunch time. So it's definitely rate the play. Don't rate the results, but it happens to the best of us. Nice round nonetheless from Club, and very good positioning by CK to kind of get in, get the back marker, and then punch in and take Cruisin' out, drop the bomb. Shame he couldn't capitalize onto Apollo, but alas, the round went in their favor. Ah, okay, I said he lost a mag. But it's actually, the guys are making sure to use the most of their MP score. So they're filling up an extra mag with partial bullets. So it's not like they're shooting and spawn, rather they have some extra bullets packed in a mag. Triple defense and early nades. That should be copyright striked, by the way. Barb takes damage to that nade. And I thought Ghostly might have been in top apps. CK jump shotting to check Noselade. Apollo doing the reverse to check Ramzo's. Down goes Apollo, and CK's got through. Two players of COV have got through between, but Barb's there to do a little bit of backshot action as he closes out the B push. Now, Barb in a position to get more. Although a little bit greedy, gets caught sprinting. Nick the man early rotation, stops Barb in his tracks. Keeps the round alive for Cobb, which otherwise could have been a big oopsie. Beautiful stuff. Cobb taking their 5th round. Ball ride. Round 14 now. Early nades. Popping too high, but a lot of damage taken from Nick. Needs to heal up post wall. I believe it's Cruisin' on the bomb, gonna be looking over to generator. Barb taking an engagement here. with CK. You'll love to see it. Back on, just a smoke separating these guys. Nick side-eyeing generator too. Barb taking some position in top apps. Cruisin finds the opener of the round onto Boa. And now we wait out the smokes. Apollo and Barb setting up to kind of stop CK from actioning on the flank. Forcing him to rotate back. A long way through spawn. It's going to be a lot of pressure on Nick to get something done when the execute comes in. Watchful takes charge as Cruisin and Strix find two. Nick answers with another kill. Free fire is not good enough as Cruisin moves to site with the bomb. They know Nick's down, so they don't have to worry about any anti-plant nades. CK alone on a 1 versus 3 and Barb capitalizes. Yo, this guy PMO doing too much. Is like I'm talking too much, or do we need to talk less, or how are we feeling? How are we feeling? Maybe I'm overdoing it. Am I screwing the pooch, boys? Match point for UN. Early smokes, early flashes exchanged. A fair trade if I'm on Team Blue right now. CK takes out Barb. It's beautiful. Nick is kind of staying, I presume, in proximity here, so there we might see the anti-plant nade. I believe. That's kind of probably that's what's going in my head right now. Talking about Ghostly, I feel you. It's all good. It's all good. Talk more. You know I have to do 10 games today. Happiest player finds a Boa. We love to see it. Anti-plant nade comes in when there was no plant. That's also very good if you're on the blue team. So now the freedom's there. Cruisin can make his way towards bomb site. Smokes it down. Someone has to run through it. I like that. It was probably accidental, but I like it. That he used his teammate to come through the smoke at a different, like, elevation. I mean, it's definitely accidental, I believe, because he was just running through smoke. But I think it looked pretty cool. But in UN fashion, UN take map 1 of the best of 1 against Cobb. Send Cobb down into the lower pool, which is devastating for anyone in the lower pool, because they're going to have to butt heads with one of the best teams in North America. Alas, UN take their throne in the upper pool.